the rectangle, the triangle, the circle, the square, the oval, the diamond, the heart, and the stars. How are you, little angels? I hope you're fine. I'm well. It's your teacher Anauncieta. Welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. Do you remember when we talked about the shapes, the different shapes in the environment? Do you remember when we were sorting the shapes? We sorted so many things according to shape, to color, but today we want to talk about the different types of shapes. Look at our board. What can you see? You can see the word rectangle. Do you remember when we were singing the rectangle? Again, the rectangle. Now, there is a song I want to teach you about rectangles. Listen to the song very careful. Mr. Rectangle, where are you? Here I am, with my four sides. Again. Mr. Rectangle, where are you? Here I am, with my four sides. We go together now. I have sung, we sing, then you will sing. Again, Mr. Rectangle, where are you? Here I am, with my four sides. Now, sing along. Again, we go. Mr. Rectangle, where are you? Here I am, with my four sides. The rectangle has how many sides? What have you said? Mr. Rectangle has told us something. He is here with his four sides. Have you ever seen a rectangle? Name some of the things in our class that are rectangle in shape. Teacher, this paper is rectangle. Very good. Are you seeing that? Look at this board. It is also rectangle. Nice. Teacher, the sky and the road there, forms a rectangle. Nice. What about the table? Our table also is a rectangle. So what can you say about this rectangle? What can you say about a rectangle? A rectangle is it's a figure. It is a shape. Rectangle is a shape. Let's see. We have said our board here has the rectangle shape. Let's draw it and see this rectangle shape. So what can you say about this rectangle shape? What can you say about this rectangle shape? Like the board. What can you say about this rectangle shape? Teacher, it has four sides. Yes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It has how many sides? 4 sides. Which lines are used to form a rectangle? We talked about lines. Someone tell me which lines are used to form this rectangle. It is the straight lines. So a rectangle is formed using 4 straight lines. 4 straight lines. Very good. What else can you say about this rectangle? A rectangle has, teacher, it has 4 sides. Very good. What can you tell me? There is one thing that is with those 4 sides. It has 4 sides. Yes? And what can you say about using short and long? Do you remember the short and the long? Yes. Teacher, it has 2 long lines and it has 2 short lines. Very good. It has 4 lines and 2 are short lines. Then 2 are long lines. Very good. Now, are you seeing how we are drawing Mr. Rectangle? And remember, when we talk about Mr. Rectangle has 2 long. That's why my hand goes up to the end. Mr. Rectangle, where are you? Then he says, here I am, with my 4 sides. My 4 sides. Draw the rectangle in the air. My 4 sides. So we are saying, Mr. Rectangle, Mr. Rectangle, where are you? Here I am, with my 4 sides. With my 4 sides. So these ones are long. That's why my hand goes very far apart. With my 4 sides again. With my 4 sides. So we are saying a rectangle is a shape. And this shape has 4 straight lines. It has how many? 4 straight lines. And we are saying out of these 4 straight lines, 2 are long with my 4 sides. So the 2 are long and the 2 on this side are short. We said the long side is called the, do you remember when we did measurement? What did you say we call the long side? The long side is called the long. Remember, teacher wrote something like this and said, we say long. And we make sure this one is long. The long side is called the length. The long side is called the length. And this smaller side is what we call, how wide something is called the width. How wide something is wide. From the word wide, you get the word width. And from the word long, you get the word length. So do you remember when we measured the length of our blackboard? Was it the same when we measured the width? No. The long side was longer than the wide side. Little angels. Now, during the free time, I want people to do what? I want people to take the carton box. We have carton box behind the class. I want you to measure nicely and cut the rectangle shapes. You make sure you measure it nicely. I want to see that rectangle coming out clearly. Then draw on the carton box. After drawing the carton box, make sure you cut it straight, no serrated margins. I don't want those people who normally cut and stop, cut and stop, cut and stop. You draw and cut it neatly, of which you are going to use it when we'll be doing the shapes in our class, when we will be painting the shapes in our class. So after you've drawn nicely and you now cut it like the way the teacher is cutting his, so that we will use it during the pattern making. During the pattern making, we are going to paint it nicely. Then after that, you will use it during the pattern making. Are you seeing mine? Wow, so nice. So make sure you do your cuttings very well, very neatly, and we will use it during the making of patterns. But today, before you go for break, I want you to look at this house of ours and tell me how many rectangles are on this house. Are we together? This is the assignment I'm giving you. So before you go out, I'll leave this house on the table there. Tell me how many rectangles can you see on this house? Then when you're done, I'll leave you to go out and play and enjoy yourself. Okay? The cutting one, you're going to do it probably during the creative art lesson, so that we do the cutting and I show you how to handle the pair of scissors when you're cutting. It was nice having you around. Hope to see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.